Yep, they've been cut. This doesn't fit. How about now? Beautiful. Got these 18-inch rallies for $50. All four. Just felt like it was the right move to make to at least get this thing rollable and a little higher off the ground. One issue we have though is the hub size. I was afraid it was a little small, so I might have to cut it out a little bit. But I mean, just for rolling around, I don't think it matters. It'll be fine. Yeah. Cowabunga. A little bit of a little gap issue there. Well, there it is. Finally sitting pretty. Almost looks like somebody cares now. Got some air in some tires. It's rollable. I like it. Why won't you die? Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead and dig in here. See what we got. There's flies everywhere. What's going on? Got another armrest. Console. I tried to do some research, see what was on here. What do you guys, anybody know? Is that for maybe an 8-track? I couldn't find anything with gauges on these on a Firebird console, and I don't know, other than a clock or something, but it wouldn't have these 3 other outside holes. I don't know, and it's a very nice factory looking cut, so not sure. You guys tell me, figure it out, somebody. It's also full something. No, it's not. The lid is just super heavy. Man. Ooh, GP. Very nice. Fabulous. Okay, next. Hood catch. Looks to be identical as a Camaro. That's good. Bumper bracket. Also looks to be the same as a center bracket for a Camaro. Don't know. Our shock absorber. Oh yeah. Oh, big ticket item. Oh ho ho. It's even got a key in it. How sweet is that? Come on now. Oh, baby. We got a Fender Extension. Would be for a 67 or 68. That's cool. Another coffee can full of parts. Oh, looks like drum brake hardware, seatbelt bolts. Looks like all the, those are nice to have, all the big washer fender bolts and all that. Definitely like that. Some massive front bumper brackets. Those will sell. We got a pair. Firewall plate for the steering column. That's what it's called. Cracked brake drum. Really want to get this seat out of here. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Something might bite me. There's a speedo cable, which is not screw-on type. Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, on the tranny. I need a screw-on type one in my 67. So yeah, this would be correct for 69. Okay. Dang it. Too many holes in the floor. It's causing our seat to be stuck. There's what's left of a pillar cover. It's pretty wasted. With all the power, I release you. Okay. Yes. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Whew. Happy to have that out. It's crying right now. Leaking water out of the headrest. Why are you crying? Stop crying. Ugh. I like you. I need you. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. We got two fender braces. Not sure if those are the same on Camaro and Firebird. It looks to be identical. It might even be off of Camaro. I don't know if Firebirds even have those. They got the bigger radiator support and stuff. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. That is definitely a Camaro bumper bracket. And another pillar cover. These are the front windshield. Goes up under and holds the, oh, it's got the trim on there too still. A little plastic. That's nice. It's in good shape. We'll save on that. Okay. Another Camaro bumper bracket. And other support. And e-brake cable holder thingy. Really nice window crank, you know. This stuff doesn't just grow on trees. Alright, and here's the back window interior trim piece. Still holding on to the metal that just fell off with it. That's super nice. Never seen that before. We got an original T3 headlight Check your peepers on that. Sadly, it's broken. I used to have a couple pairs of these I had saved from my childhood that still worked. It's pretty cool. Alright. Got a pair of black sun visors. Definitely need recovered. But I've seen worse, for sure. You could use them if you wanted. The little rubber's still good on the ends, actually, which is nice. The ones in my 67 are not, and they fall off the little holder all the time when you're getting on it. Okay, bottom trim bracket piece under the column. Inner fender well support bracket. Looks like all the threads, everything's still good on that. More fender hardware. And wow, another armrest. We're just piling those up. Got extras. You know, people, if you just clean these gutters out every time you wash the car, you save a lot of rust from happening. Okay, here we are. There's an echo. It's amazing, there's quite an echo in there. Two more pieces I see. They don't appear to be any good. That is probably the roughest door panel I have ever seen in my life. Wow. But hey, there's no, there ain't no cigarettes in that ashtray, so, you know, I'm proud of them. I am proud. This one is not, no better. Yeah. Okay. That's all, folks. Yeah. The abundance of our treasure. I'm gonna bring you all over and check her out. And there it is. Definitely got quite the hole going on here. Swiss cheesed up. And sadly, even the support strap is pretty roached out there. But the main areas, bumper supports, all the trunk drop-offs, trunk extensions, wheel wells, shock tower, all that is very good all the way around. So I'll probably just buy the inner structure replacement panel, or the whole trunk. I don't know, because I'm not sure about those. Pretty sure these don't come with the cheap ones, so I'll have to maybe get a whole trunk floor just so I can slap those pieces in as well. But I'm not going to cut the whole trunk floor out because that's a lot more work going all up in there all crazy, and it doesn't need it. I've done them before where I've butt welded it in all the way across that whole edge, and that's a lot of work, but that's the right way to do it, folks. You don't just slap them in there and overlap it and weld it on there and then put some seam seal on it, because that's just ghetto. That ain't the way to do it. Okay, so we got our original 8.2 10-bolt rear end with some kind of lowering spring action. Got lots of daylight coming through. It'll make it a little nicer to work on for sure. Well, that's about that. So let me load this stuff back in here, whatever is going to go in here for now. Need to find a place to store it permanently, or temporarily permanent, and then maybe we'll talk about what I want to do with this thing. So I've never taken on a project really and never finished it. So believe you me, this car will come into fruition. So what my plan is, probably going to end up doing an independent rear suspension. Not sure exactly from what yet, but I want it to be narrow enough, so it's probably going to be from a Japanese car, preferably Toyota, because their diffs are so strong, and everything just will work better that way. Because, you know, having it too wide, your track width, yeah, it's good for cornering and handling and stuff, but it looks dumb, you know? Who wants to have some front-wheel drive offset wheels on the back of your sick car? Not me. So, that is one thing. Most likely will be happening. If not, then it'll probably be a 9-inch solid axle with a 4-link or a 2-link, the long arm kit from like a 60 to 72 Chevy pickup. But what I want is independent. Quarters, I definitely, my plan is to buy, I wanted the Penske style fiberglass over fenders, but those are not in production anymore. They have them for the front and the back, which would be amazing. There was actually someone close by that just had a set like 6 months ago, but I didn't have this car, so I sent them to a friend. He didn't buy them. Wish he would have, because I would love to have those. So probably going to buy a metal Camaro quarter skin. We'll cut off what we need, make it work, whatever. We're going to build it out probably about 2 inches, and then we'll cut out the inside and build in a new wheelhouse, whatever, so we get that wide body, and we're going to have probably 11 to 12 inch wheels in the back with a super deep lip, just looking amazing. Doors, kind of went over that already. Don't really need anything special there. Also for the quarters where the gills are, definitely want those to be like more than simulated. Want them to be actually cut out. Probably build a little sheet metal box behind there to force, you know, cold air back behind there, since if we go with the independent, we'll definitely have disc brakes right there already, and that'll be cool. And just having those deep wide gills in the side is going to be amazing. Front fenders, would like those to be wide as well. There's a couple pictures I could show you of some others I've seen that I don't know if I want to do any kind of scoops or ducks or anything on those. Not really sure that I'll like that look. I think just the smooth lines, and the car looks so aggressive already with the swooping body lines, that just having these gills on here is really gonna beef it up enough, make it look good. Okay, and then basically back of the car, we'll probably do a Camaro tail panel. Gonna have to do that. RS backup lights down below. My dream would be to do like a center exit exhaust, because also behind, instead of having the license plate fuel fill, probably going to go with either a whatever it's called, fuel cell in the trunk, which I don't like that idea because I like having a trunk. So most likely I'll do a 67, 68 Camaro gas tank with the fuel filler coming up through the trunk floor and into the tail panel. And then rear spoiler, I want to do one with like the duck down design, kind of like pretty popular on some of the newer cars, like ZL1 1LE or Z06 Corvettes, with a little extra duck bill sticking up on the side, whatever those are called, and gurney wing spoilers, I don't know. And then the front, on the hood, haven't decided which hood exactly I want to do yet. Maybe an L88 style, maybe just a cowl hood, but I want to incorporate like a ZL1 style ducting into the top of it. Been looking into stuff that fits that bill, that it's already prefabbed, that I can weld in. work with. And the front lower valance, they make like a front spoiler that's more pro touring style, has like protruding lips on the side, looks a little more modern, cool, and those aren't too expensive. The front lower valance, probably gonna fab something there, just make it look a little more modern, maybe cut out the center under the front bumper and just get more airflow that way as well. And then front bumper, probably going to do a painted bumper or the Endura plastic rubber foam, whatever bumper. And the interior, kind of went over that. The floor pans, I'll just get some floor pan patch kits front to rear, each side, put those in, and then support the bottom from the bottom instead of the inside to get that extra about 1.5 inches of height that I so desperately need. And one problem with going, it's not a huge problem, it doesn't really make the world of difference by doing a Toyota rear end assembly back here. You know, yeah, you're going to change the bolt pattern to 5 on 4.5 or 114, whereas the front would be 5 on 4 3/4 still. And you know, I'm not going to have squared wheel set up that I can just swap around front to rear anyways. The back's obviously going to be wider, so it doesn't make a huge difference. Deep in my mind, it might give me anxiety and hurt me knowing that the bolt pattern's different. I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of options that I could change it, do something else, whatever, but money's always a factor, and keeping a stock style rotor and all that in the front, maybe just a little bigger brake kit in the front would be great. And then with this car, my 67, I've been talking about doing an LS swap and definitely a 5 or 6 speed manual, because the 4-speed with 373s is just hideous. Can't drive it anywhere. It's just revved out all the time. So probably just gonna, because it runs so well, I'm just gonna probably just end up doing a T56 in that car from LT1. And this, definitely do, I'm not sure what transmission yet, maybe a CD 009 from like a 370, 350Z, 6-speed, because they're compact and more common and available. They make everything to adapt it to an LS style motor. Might do a truck 6-liter in this, might do a truck 6.2 liter in this. I'd like to do an aluminum block engine, so definitely going to be doing that. It's going to definitely need to be fuel injected. Not sure. I mean, I feel like if I put it all together and I don't turbo it or supercharge it from the beginning, it'll never happen. And I mean, if I'm going to put all this work and effort into this car, I should probably just do it all from the beginning. So I would like to have it supercharged like an LT4 style supercharger on there. We'll see. We'll see what the budget allows, you know. Streamlined Glass, hit me up. Need some more shower door work. That'll make the dreams happen. But also, you know, like and comment and subscribe to this video. That'll help as well. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.